I'm here at my doctor's in scenic Brampton, and this wasn't an appointment with the doctor, this was an appointment for an inoculation for hepatitis, and I took the first shot last time, and she had recommended it because, she said, you get yourself into situations where you might be exposed to hepatitis, even though I'm not I'm not a needle user in substances, which I'm phobic of needles. That's probably a good thing. I'm phobic of needles. So anyway, my doctor said, you should take the hepatitis. And then she had ordered it for me, the vaccine, and I took it. And then afterwards, the nurse gave it to me in the front. And then the nurse said, you got to come back in a month. There's a 3-parter. I didn't know all of that. I don't think my doctor realized either. So I went, she made an appointment then for a month later. So I remembered it. It was on my phone. They reminded me. So I came and I did it. At first there was a bit of confusion. They couldn't find the vaccine, and somebody else was like, you're supposed to bring your own vaccine. And then they found it was here because my doctor had ordered it through public health, and then got to come back in 6 months. So it became a whole big thing. But it's okay. It all got settled, and I don't like injections. This was a big one, and I was like moving away from her, and it's kind of hurting. But I'm so glad I don't like injections. Would have been very dangerous in the other stuff. So I had a good night with the kids, all of that stuff. Did this. Now I'm going to go have lunch, maybe at a Tandoori place nearby, and then replied to my friend. And then they gave me a mask, and you don't have to wear masks. And I'd left mine in the car, but I like, a lot of people in there wear it. There were the people who work there and the patients. So I asked for a mask at the receptionist, and she gave me a very fancy one, and I removed the big plastic shield thing, and then I'm not wearing the shield, but and then I think I wore it inside out. Nobody told me. I think I had the blue end in, because it's very light blue. It's hard to tell. So I had the white part out. Doesn't matter. It's all done. Now lunch, and then back to the kids. Bye for now. Hello everybody. I'm here at King Tandoori near my doctor's office, and I'm having a chicken naan wrap, and that's all I was going to get. And it's really good actually. It's a nice wrap, but I was like going, I might as well get dinner for evening takeout. So I've also ordered a shrimp curry and a naan. So I'll have some of that now if it arrives before I finish this. Just a couple of pieces of shrimp, and then the rest I'll take home for supper. Bye for now. Hello everybody. I of course had to stop at the PetSmart, just down from where I was, the restaurant, and I get some nice treats, some different treats for the kids. It's supposed to be gourmet treats, I think I got the second one 25% off. Was not a very big saving. And then I got these. You buy 3 and you get the third one. So the cheapest one you get free. So I think the other two were like $8.99, and then one of these was like $7.99. So I get $7.99, off. I think the birdie chirps. So anyway, shopping for the kids. Now they're just going to go back to the kids. That's it. You're not even going to bother washing the car. It's not all that dirty, but after that guy, I just don't do. We're having family playtime, toy playtime, because they put some new toys yesterday at the PetSmart in Brampton. So we got Agita. That was supposed to chirp. And I removed the little tab thing today, and it's not really chirping, not very loud. The battery is low. I purposely bought one that had the tab intact, and I pulled the tab out, but it's, I should have got one that was already with the tab removed that I knew was chirping properly. So anyway, and then that one's supposed to fly. It says it flies, but I'm not sure how. You're supposed to hold the tail and let go like a, I thought there was a little, a wind-up thing or something. There isn't, So, but it's got catnip in it, Now, Agita chased one of her brothers off the bed because he was playing with the toy in the bed. So we've got one of the babies there, Agita there, and we've got the toys that I bought yesterday. These have catnip in them, So, baby isn't all that interested in it right now. They played a little bit. So, had a good evening, replied to a friend's text and exchanged text and wrote an email, and watched some TV, had some of the food left over from lunch, and had a very good night with babies on the bed and Agita nearby, and we're having the playtime now. Now, today I might try to do some writing. I might go for a walk. I might go to the CNE later, either today, tomorrow, or the day after. I think 3 more days. They have after 5 o'clock. This is when I usually go. After 5 o'clock, they have, it's half price. And I don't go for long. I just go to have something to eat in the food court and go buy a couple of Bast, figurines from the international market. There's an Egyptian guy that sells them. So I go there and have a quick look around, walk around those ridey things. I don't go on them at all. But I just walk around a little bit and then come back. So we'll see, And sometimes I walk, even though it's quite far. Or I can maybe take the streetcar. I mean, it's not worth trying to park there. So it is about an hour's walk, Good morning, everybody. We've got one of the babies there. We've got Agita there. And we've got the other baby there. And we've had a good morning so far. Last night, yesterday, I did do some writing. I mean, it's a bit scattered and it's still like outline and it's like just, kind of rants and thoughts, but at least I'm writing, And ended up just staying in with the kids. Didn't have the energy to go to the CNE and just had some leftover food, fed the kids. And then had some fairly sad news from my out-of-province cat rescuer friend, one of her semi-ferals, who had been with her for 8 years. Which is quite a long time for a semi-feral, but she really, she all medical attention she provided, and attention and affection, and shelter and heated shelter, his own individual heated shelter, because he did want to share space with you. I said I would have been that kind of semi-feral myself, but he had his own heated, insulated shelter. But he passed away yesterday, so she was sad, and and I just stayed with the kids and appreciated sober family time with the kids. And then today we had some morning playtime, and I sent another email to my friend who's still mourning her cat. Then I exchanged some nice texts with my local cat rescuer friend. And she has been following my posts, and she said that, she was kind of hoping that after the last menu, because it was so bad, that I wouldn't have to struggle for a while, or I wouldn't have to battle as much for a while, and that, that there would be less pulls. But then she said, unfortunately, I don't think it works that way. And I said, that's an insight that I've come to myself from experience, but, it's a good insight, and I wanted to share it. And yeah, I do it myself. I go when as they get worse, and the last one was the worst yet. I was like going, oh, good. I mean, it was really bad, but this means that, I'm not going to have pulls for quite some time. It's going to be so bad that I just can't imagine pulls. 2 weeks later, pulls are back, 2-3 weeks, and fairly strong, but it's okay. I made it, and I'll keep making it. And as I said, that unfortunately it doesn't work that way. Addictions have their own logic, and I call it junkie logic, sort of like cat logic, and that's another reason that I don't really think that any kind of prescribed approach. Where, particularly the self-help 12 steps, but any, the cognitive stuff or the behavioristic stuff or the, even the Jungian stuff, that framework worked for me for quite a while, but then I started to find it really annoying, particularly with my analyst towards the end. So, as you know, I've been working on my own. I've been working on my own metaphors, approaches, not some success in that I'm still around and that I do make weeks at a time. I'm not a daily user, so if you count that as success, but the pulls, when they come, they come. I can't prevent them, and not yet, So, and I don't know if I'll ever be able to. That's another thing. It's just a question of maintaining the pushes over the pulls, So, and just going day by day, day by day, day by day. So, and the writing and the podcast and the kids and the friends and everything else, just go day by day, So that's what's, so, but I am working on my own frameworks, and I get the analogies, and I get I prefer the Puss in Boots approach to the Jungian approach by far, the dark forest and the the sort of heroic journey and all of that stuff. So just gotta keep working on it. Just gonna keep going day by day. So for today, I fed the kids. I may go out for brunch myself, breakfast, and then later I was thinking of CNE, but it's overcast. We'll see. If I have the energy, yes. If not, I may go to the CNE tomorrow evening or just skip it this year. We'll see. Hello everybody, I'm here at my favorite breakfast place in Bloor West Village. I was going to sit outside the patio. It's quite pleasant, but there's a lot of wasps, so I came inside. Just having eggs and toast. Now see, and then I have to go get litter. And I go litter and some check out some more flavors for the kids, and then back to the kids. I'll see if I'm up to the CNE visit today. If not, report it till tomorrow. Bye for now. Everybody, it's about 8:30, and I did come down. I did some writing, and I was with the kids, and then I did come down to see supposedly this blue moon. And moonrise is supposed to be 8:10 or 8:11, and it's 8:30 now, but can't see it because of all the cloud cover, and the lights of the city. It's supposed to be at the maximum at 9:30. Say another hour or so. It's kind of cool here, but you know what? There's quite a few people here for it. Look, all those cars are parked there, and people are here, and there's a person there with a tripod camera thing. But I don't know if you're going to be able to see it tonight because it's overcast, So I don't know. It's a little coolish too. Didn't have a warm jacket in the condo. I've got them in the cars, or deep in the closet. I'd have to get out the winter. I don't want to take out the winter ones yet, and you'd be in between. So I'm feeling a little coolish. There are people walking around in shorts, but I don't know. I don't know if it's worth. I might just walk since I'm here. I might just walk to the bridge and back. And tomorrow, hopefully, I'll be at the CNE there. Hopefully, if all goes well, if I feel like it. And I'm kind of glad I didn't go tonight because it's kind of coolish. So and I wouldn't have been dressed warmly. So we'll see. We'll see how it is tomorrow. Guess what? I was just sitting here, texting emailing my friend at a preface, and then I was just about to go in because it's a little cool. And look up there! It's the moon. You can see it just rising or peeking. Well, not rising, but sort of peeking through the clouds. Now, it's not looking particularly blue or red. I just read that it was supposed to be actually more red in color than blue, but you can see it. And there's other people out here all taking pictures and stuff, and it is just peeking through that little, sort of gap in the cloud cover. At least I got to see it. I'm not going to howl at it like a werewolf. No, we're not doing that now. But, wow, good to see it. Well, I'll wait another couple of minutes. Okay, I'm heading out. When I came out the building, the fire truck was there, but I don't think there's an alarm. I didn't hear it inside. And usually when there's a alarm, false alarm, or any kind of alarm, there's like 3-4 of them, and they have the sirens on. And I didn't hear anything inside, so I don't think that there's a fire alarm. So I don't know. I was just debating. Very nice weather, very bright, but not too hot. I think I'm just going to walk it. I'll get there at like 5:30. It's like 4:20 now. Yes, about an hour and 10 minutes, an hour and a bit if I take breaks. Okay, I'm almost there. I can see it. There are the gates, another 10 minutes. So it's about an hour and a half, an hour and 20 minutes. But I took a couple of breaks. I took a few breaks. It's almost there. I'm looking for a bench here. There are benches back there. In the gates, $11 plus tax. And they check your bag, and he just took a quick look, saw my coat and my sweater and my coat line. He said, fine. He said, it's going to get cold later. And I said, that's why I brought lots of warm stuff. Anyway, now, I think first stop is the hat person. I do the same thing every time I come. First stop is the hat person, and then see what car hats they have. And then food. After all that walking, I need food. And then to the International Building, check out some of the stalls, buy a Bast figurine, then more food on the way back, and then I think I'll take the streetcars. It's going to be too long to walk back. Oh, that's the plan. Bye for now. follow the exhibition, but you have to pay more. You have to upgrade your ticket. So I don't think so. I got my out-of-province friend is a big fan, so I'm sure she would have, but it's not really my. I listened to bits of them a long time ago when I was smoking weed, a long time ago. But now weed isn't really my thing, so they're not really my thing. Anyway, bye for now. Okay, I'm in the food building. Philly cheesesteak, internal inferno. All things hot, but it's beef, seasoned beef. Swiss chalet you can have anywhere. Thai street, fish and chips you can have anywhere, but I might have a look. There's an Indian one there, but I eat out Indian a lot anyway, so there's maybe Japanese street food. Let's see what they have in seafood and vegetarian options. Bye for now. I'm gonna get one round now, and then another round of eating on my way back from the other buildings. Hey, I went around and there's all kinds of stuff, but I didn't really want the chicken waffle cones. I might on my way back. There's dumplings over there I might try on my way back. But you know, like Thai food and all of that stuff, I eat out anyway. Indian food, I eat out so much. And I didn't want to eat anything particularly too exotic. But they have burgers, Beyond Burgers. I think it's called Bud's regular burgers, Bud's Beyond Burger. I got the Bud's Beyond Burger, and I get a spanakopita. So it's like a spinach pie thing from a phyllo from a Greek place. So kind of mix and match here rather than fries. I saw some curly fries, and I said this might be more interesting. You know, it's the kind of thing you get in Greektown. Anyway, this is not going to be very hot. I had her put some hot sauce on. It was very little, and they put some hot peppers, like one hot pepper on this thing. I don't know if she even remembered to put it, so it doesn't matter. I don't think there's any. On my next round after the shopping and stuff, I'll see if I can find something vegetarian or seafood that's really hot, like tacos. I don't know. We'll check. It's kind of weird. It's like human kids like just bouncing in the air. It's kind of weird. You know, I guess it must be a human kid thing. Certainly, cats wouldn't do that kind of shit. My first ex used to like this song. Simply a good enough reason for her being an ex. Getting two Bast figurines. One that color, actually slightly different, and one black. And he's giving me a deal for two. You know. I get sick even actually looking at those. I don't even want to look at that direction. Okay, for dessert, I looked around. There's really nothing else I want to get in savory. I don't want one of those savory cones. I considered it, but so instead I'm just getting it's not a beaver tail, but it's a gelato. Thank you very much. Lemon, the ice cream, gelato, yogurt, something like that. But it's something you don't see everywhere else, so I wanted to try it. Okay, this thing from the I'm not sure if it's a gelato or a yogurt or a mixture or something. It's from the beaver tail place, even though it's not really one of those. It's from beaver tail is some kind of flatbready type thing that they put shit on, but this is just like an ice cream. It's quite good actually. It's very lemony. It's supposed to be lemon. It's really quite lemony. Good. Okay, I went back to the other place and I got the Mercedes hat as well. I do have one, but it's a very elaborate Mercedes racing one. Mercedes written all the way up and down it, and like badges all over the place. This is just a straight star hat with a little piping. $25, so no discounts or anything. So I went fine. So spent over $100 on the hats, but it's okay. It's better than spending it on other shit, like I said. It's got a reward for being a month clear. So now I have to try to make my way to streetcar and back. Bye for now. It was productive shopping. Got lots of hats. Bye for now. It's really a bit much. People on the other thingy were like waving at the people here, and people here were waving back at them. Oh, moments. Okay, that was quite a kerfuffle, because I came here to this streetcar TTC stop, and somebody said take the 509 and it'll take you to Union Station. And then you can, and I'm like going, I don't get the streetcar I went from Union Station. I'd have to like walk up to Queen or something, and the transfers and all of that stuff. And I got on that one, the 509 was packed. And then I got off, and I'm like going, I don't know if that one's the right one for me. I haven't taken streetcar in years. I drive, or I walk, or when I've been partying, I take a cab. The last time was like some years ago, and it was like straight on Queen. I get on Queen, I get off at Humber Loop. Now, so there's some guy looked it up on his phone, he said take this one, and then I got onto that, I was packed like sardines, and I don't think I was in the right place, and I couldn't get to the ticket machine inside to buy, and I didn't want to go stop for not having a ticket. Oh, so I got off, and I talked to the cop actually, the police officer rather than the TTC people. He explained everything, and he said you need to take the 509 to Bathurst and Queen, and then you can take the Queen West to the Humber Loop. And he's like, and I said, the same token? And he said, same thing. So I had exact change. I'd looked it up before coming. I didn't know, last time I took a streetcar, I think it was like 225, like 325. So I had the exact change. And I got it from the machine. Here! Now, you know, the police officer said that this is the right thing. If somebody stops me and goes, "You're on the wrong one," I'm like going, the police person told me this is the right one. So I think this should be the right. I haven't taken one. At least I can sit. That one was like packed like sardines. You know. Oh, the reason why the nutty professor prefers cars. Bye for now. Actually, that used to be a nightclub, I think, if I'm in the right street corner. Like 40 years ago, I used to party there. Booze and ecstasy and various things. But anyway, that was a very long time ago. Let's pick up a shop. I think I knew that, you know. And I hope the streetcar is getting. I haven't taken the streetcar in a long time. This looks like an interesting little bar, snack bar. Very Queen West, I guess. Anyway, so streetcar, where are you all? You know, so anyway, I haven't taken a streetcar years. Okay, I'm on the 501, and I think I'm gonna have to switch at Rossesville again to get to the loop, to Humber Loop. So, oh, what an ordeal! What an ordeal! I'm glad I just drive most of the time, or walk, or you know. This is like a real production. People have to do this every day. I mean, you know, this is just. Oh, but maybe it's just because I'm not used to it. I'm just not used to it. I didn't know which ones to take, and it's just like. So, I mean, it's kind of interesting, you know. But it's not for the nutty professor. Bye for now. Okay. I forgot all of these switches and turns, and you know, it takes a really long time. But I know this corner. I come here quite often. I go to Easy there, and you know, for breakfast, brunch. But I drive. Occasionally I walk. It's about a 45-minute walk, an hour walk. I haven't in a while. But streetcar, I haven't taken in years and years. Now this next leg is on a bus, and I think I knew that because the streetcar track had been dug up for quite some time. I walk back, you know, from here, you know, and there's the buildings in sight, and there's the moon. The almost full moon, not the super full moon from last night, but full enough. So I'm getting to walk in the almost full moon, and there's the building, and the kids are in that wing there. Hi kids, Daddy's almost home. Hi kids. Hello everybody, finally home. So you got one baby there, and we got one baby there. I almost tripped, and then Agita there. So that was quite an adventure, kids. Daddy and the CNE walking. TTC. Oh, but Daddy's home. Now we got some Basts. Got a couple of Bast figurines, and we get some hats. I got a lot of car hats, so. But I'm gonna get changed first, feed the kids, and then unpack my shopping. Bye for now. Okay, so we got one of the kids investigating there. Got one of the kids investigating there. Agita is watching from there. And we got the two new Basts there, along with the previous Basts, you know. And I moved the Buddhas down with the drama llama. No, sorry, that's not a drama llama. That's a donkey. That's a protective donkey. And then the other shopping, yeah, I spent quite a bit. I mean, probably one Mercedes hat, buying from genuine hat from Mercedes would be like $100. Probably more. I've never actually bought it from the dealership, but they're not cheap. So we got one Mercedes hat, and these are all the hats. So these are four I got from that one place, and that's Cadillac. And I haven't had a Cadillac hat for the Cadillac. Mini, I had, my relatives gave me a hat when I bought the Mini, and I don't think it's lost. It's misplaced somewhere. It's going to show up somewhere in one of the cars. But I ended up buying another one, just like this, last year or the year before from, the stall, from the car stall at CNE. But I lost it, and I know where it went because I was one of my gambling binges in the spring or in the winter, and I was walking from the parking lot of the casino, and there was wind, and my mini hat went flying over a fence and into like a construction zone where they were building the new casino, and there's no way to get to it, and I saw it flying off over the fence and into the into the foundation of the new casino. So that mini hat was lost. And then I have a Porsche hat, but it's a very fancy. It's like a Porsche racing hat. So this is the simpler Porsche hat, without the whole, the big written Porsche racing logo. And this I haven't seen before. It's a Porsche toque for the winter. Now, my Porsche isn't actually running. It's the only one of my cars that is not running. Eventually, now that I have the hats, I probably have to get it fixed. And I wouldn't use it in the winter anyway. But I will wear the Porsche toque in winter. And, my other Porsche hat has been a major conversation starter. Twice people go, "Oh, I like your hat. Do you have a Porsche?" And I would go, "I have an old one." And we start talking about Porsche. This happens twice. So I will wear this toque in winter. Even though the number one, the Porsche isn't running. Even if it was, I'd never use it in winter. So that's what's happening. Oh, it's a long expedition, walking. But I got lots of shopping. Look at all the shopping in the Basts, and now back with the kids. So anyway, I can't make a journal entry now. I'm just too tired. I'll do all that tomorrow. Anyway, bye for now. Hello, everybody. The practicing is going on for the CNE, so it's kind of loud. So that's why we have Agita under this bed, and the baby's under this bed. So you got one baby there, and then you can see the other baby there, And because at one point Agita was here under this part of the bed, and both of them were there, so I was sitting here and working on my journal entries, but I needed to charge my my thing, and I don't have an extra socket there, so I moved here, and they were very loud. One, actually, I saw one, a jet. No interest to me, but I saw the thing go quite close. Well, it was there. It was just there. So anyway, last night I was, had a little trouble getting to sleep just because I was so tired from all the walking. But babies were on the bed with me. Agita was nearby. I had a very nice night with the kids. A good morning. And I fed the kids. And now I'm like, I can't decide. Do I want to go for lunch? Maybe even go and see a movie, because there's a couple of movies I actually want to watch now. But we'll see. I mean, I can watch those over the weekend. So, and I'm thinking, I've still got another week, all of next week, to pay the ticket for the Mini. And I'd rather just go pay it in person at Etobicoke City Hall. But I might as well do it today. The more things I get out of the way, the better. So, and then next week I'll be making it a day trip to the house on Thursday. So we'll see. I'll just see how I feel. Hello, everybody. I'm here at the Etobicoke Civic Center, where the car ticket payment thing is. And it turns out to be the exact same counter and the same person where I had to do that whole, it was such a nightmare, the vacant property thing. She didn't remember me because, she goes, I deal with so many people. But I'm like, well, it was a nightmare for me. But I told her, I said, it did get accepted. You know, the appeal was, I didn't have to pay the extra tax. So, and she goes, you have to do that every year from now on? And I said, yeah, I know that. So, not happy about it, but I know that. So anyway, $50 for nothing paid, even though I had bought the token for the car, but paid the cents of really $57 I paid for 2 hours parking. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's at least I got the receipt. It's all paid. Bye for now. Music is awful, but the food is good. A lot cheaper than the CNE and a lot better, and I can use points. Bye for now. And lots of hot sauces. Everybody just having blizzard at Dairy Queen now and heading back to the kids. Bye for now. Okay, there's jets flying by and it's kind of loud, And you can see, I don't know if you can see it in the video, but there's people all lined up there staring up at the sky, but not for the reason that Street Prophet had suggested to me, staring up at the sky and breathing in the air. These people are staring up at the sky to see some kind of, mass metal thingies with big motors like good wings flying up there, which is kind of silly. But anyway, so they're all mounted. There is an ice cream truck, and not surprisingly, the kids are hiding under the bed. So we get both the babies there, and I can't fit under the bed, otherwise I'd probably be under one. And Agita's under this bed. There. Maybe I could fit there. It's okay. I don't think I need to hide under the bed. Okay, this is the one that my friend recommended. Her finicky cats really like it. So it's goat milk Kit Kat. So I'm taking like 4, and there's like goat milk and tuna and goat milk and salmon and goat milk and chicken. So I'm just trying 4 to start with and see which ones, if they like it at all. I don't want to buy a whole bunch and then find they don't like it. So I'll start with the 4 and see if they like it. Hello everybody, I'm here at the car wash, and this guy, very, very expensive new Mercedes special edition, AMG Sports, I don't know, at least $250,000. He's just washed it and then he started drying it, and I guess he wasn't satisfied with the wash. He's going back in. Do more. Whereas I wasn't going to wash my car at all. But then I was passing by the car wash, and it's like a conditioned reflex. I couldn't stop myself. So I came in, and I don't have any, I didn't bring a cloth because I wasn't doing. I got some reusable paper towels. I'm going to use this. That'll do for my purposes. That's also a Mercedes, but a red one, but it's like a brand new, expensive cars here in this area. I didn't think the area was that kind of high end. But there's a Bentley, there's a guy washing a Bentley, a relatively new Bentley there, in that white one. This is my old Mercedes. Anyway, bye for now. Hello everybody, I'm here by the 4:30 and I'm waiting for my rotis. I've ordered them, I paid for them, but I'm not really supposed to park here, so I'm just waiting by the car, and I asked him to wave when they're ready and I'll just run in and grab them. I don't want to get another ticket. And I'm getting a spinach and a shrimp roti with extra hot sauce on both. He knows my order now. And then I bought a bottle. They bottled their hot sauce. I bought a bottle of hot sauce, and he said in the hot sauce Olympics, it won, I didn't know there was such a thing, the hot sauce, I didn't not call it Olympics, hot sauce competition, world competition. It won number 3, Now, I don't know if that was in the category of West Indian hot sauces or it's just like all hot sauces, So, but it's a good hot sauce, So I'm not too surprised. And I finished washing I didn't do a very good job, but you don't want to eat off the rims or anything. But I did. I was passing by, it's something to do. I washed the car. And I talked to the guy with the very, very expensive Mercedes. Like a 2018 AMG Sports GTC Special Edition, at least $300,000. And he bought it new. And I'm like going, I said, my car is like an old, very elderly relative of yours, and he goes, oh, well, I'm planning on keeping this. When I get to be old as you, I'll probably still have the same car. And I go, oh, okay, whatever. And he goes, your car might be old, but it's still a Mercedes. And I said, I got one much, much older as well. which I haven't driven at all this year. So anyway, that's what's happening. Bye for now. Rechanneling, and I'm looking forward to my routines. I haven't had breakfast yet. It's like 5, 6 o'clock. I haven't had breakfast or lunch or anything. So this is going to be early supper and late supper. Bye for now. Hello everybody, I just got back and there's the new cat food to try for the kids. It's got goat milk, and tuna, and my own hot sauce, and the rotis in there, and the cola there, and the big bag of cat food there, and one baby there. Hey, turn around so you can watch me doing stuff in the kitchen. And we've got Agita there, and we've got the other baby there. Very nicely settled. So I was fleetingly considering maybe doing a quick vacuuming and tidying before eating. And this is my first meal of the day. It's like 6 o'clock. I never got around to breakfast or lunch. So, but everybody's so nicely settled. And if I vacuum, everyone's going to get, upset and, and start running around. And it's a good excuse to postpone the cleaning. So let's aim for tomorrow, maybe. That's the half for spinach, half for shrimp. Yeah, well, a little bit more than half because I'm going to just have a little bit for tonight. And that's the hot sauce. I put quite a bit of it. It's very good hot sauce. I haven't even tasted it yet. I've had it before. It's just as good as the one it's the same one. He said we bottle it. It's the same one that he and his wife make. Anyway, I'm going to eat while watching some TV. Bye for now. It's hot. It's very good though. Third champion hot sauce Olympics, and deserving. Bye for now. Good morning, everybody. We had a good night with. I fed the kids, and I had to coax Lcee again, even with the special goat milk Kit Kat. Today I'm mixing again. So we've got the menu is goat milk and tuna, this one, and shrimp. Goat milk, tuna, and shrimp Kit Kat. My friend's cats really like it. So, and the other two, yesterday Lcee didn't finish his portion. Agita came and ate it, which he rarely does. But she came and she saw that it was left over here in the kitchen. She eats over there. She came and ate her brother's leftover. And I had to coax him to eat about half, 3/4. Lcee had to pretend to eat it, and I had to put treats in it. So anyway, the menu is that is shrimp and goat meat milk. No, not goat meat, just goat milk. So shrimp, goat milk, and tuna, Kit Kat, and Merrick tuna. And he kind of liked this a few weeks ago, but changes taste. Okay, so let's do this. Now, this is Finn, and that's Lcee's thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking. Eat it, sweetie. It's really good. You want Daddy to taste it first? Okay, let's get your sister to have some because she likes it, and then we'll have to work on getting you to like it. To eat it at least. That's yours. And if your brother leaves any, yes, this is what happens every time. This is with the fancy tuna and goat milk that I went all over to find. And okay, sweetie, Daddy's going to eat it. Look, Daddy's going to pretend to be a cat. It's good, sweetie. It's num. It's very, very good. Look, Daddy's eating it. Look. No, he's not believing that. So, okay, we've got to go to step B, which is to add treats to it. Okay. Sweetie, come here. Sweetie. Lcee, Lcee, your brother will eat it if you don't. Because, and your sister will eat it too. They really like this stuff. It's fancy. It's gourmet. Daddy goes all over to get these for you. Here, look. That's a treat. Sweetheart, come, sweetheart. This is a fruitable treat, and we've got temptations. Come, sweetie pie. Come, it's very good. Look, sweetie, come. Sweetheart, come. There. Look. There, it's a treat. Look. Sweetie pie. Come. Come here. There. If he eats a treat, usually, then he'll go for the thing. There. Look, there's another treat. Look. Look, they're fruitables. And it's temptation. He's eating the goat milk one. He's eating it. Yeah, it's very good, sweetie. It's gourmet. It's got goat milk. Look at that. Oh, sweetheart. Daddy loves the three of you so much. Can't tell you. And notice that they eat in fine china. I pointed out to my friend in a picture that I eat out of Corning. Sweetheart, have a bit more. Have a bit more of the treats there. At least eat the temptations. Yeah. And that's Merrick. That's tuna. You liked that one last week. You did. Daddy, that was last week. That's not this week. Anyway, the other two, sweetheart, you want Daddy to sit and watch you? You want Daddy to sit here? Sweetheart, have some more. Your siblings will come and gobble this up. You know that. I wouldn't go away from it if I was you. Okay, I had to follow him into the bedroom, tempt him with... Now, sweetheart, there's no... You don't chase your brother was eating this. Come. And the other two, they're waiting. They really want it. Look at that. Your brother and your sister are just waiting to eat your food. They like it. It's good. Eat as much as you can, and then I will give it to them. He ate quite a bit. I had to follow him into the bedroom and tempt him here with temptations. And I got him to eat half. Come, have some more. They're going to eat it, you know. They will eat it. If you don't. I told my friend that this stuff is better than some of the human tuna I've seen. It's like, you know, it's big chunks of tuna and goat milk, and you know. So, you want your brother's? He doesn't want it. You want it? She wants it. Well, we'll give some to Finn as well, because he also likes this stuff. 1 second. And now we're all back at the kitchen, and because you didn't want to eat it, you know, your brother and your sister are eating it. You want a little bit more? I got more here. If you will eat it, of course, I would love for you to eat it. Here. You want to eat a little off the spoon? You want to eat it directly off the spoon? You want to eat it directly off the spoon? You want me to feed you? You want me to feed you by hand? Come, sweetie. Okay. You know what? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, sweetie. It's good. Your brother and sister will snap this up, you know. They love it. Okay. That's a little bit more for you. You can't say that I didn't give you the chance. I mean, they're not starving. He's not starving. There's a big bag of it. He eats lots of kibble. So as long as he gets it, you want a little bit more? You want a little bit more? You can have it. So this is what mealtime, breakfast time is like. After all this, I've earned myself a good brunch myself. After this, but as I told my friend, it's a good distraction. It's a good push for me, getting my freaky kid to eat. Anyway, keeps me busy. Bye for now. Okay, just did a semi vacuuming. I mean, you know, I made a little dent on here. You can see some space on that side. I can stack up again. And there's that much space and that much space in there now that wasn't there before. So, and I kind of wiped this a bit. And I did a very quick vacuuming. All that work was exhausting. So now I'm cutting back a bit on the vacuuming, but there's not that much. It's just the carpets. And I sort of vacuumed in here as far as the cord reached from there. And now I just have to vacuum the master bedroom and semi-wipe the bathroom. I cannot tackle an actual bathroom, even semi-cleaning, but I might wipe the bathroom just before I take a shower. And that's it. My household cleaning for like a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It's done. Anyway, now just gonna finish the vacuuming in the bedroom, the wiping of the bathroom, the shower, and then I go out for my reward of brunch, and then back to the kids and edit and post the next podcast. Bye for now. Kids are of course hiding because you know I was vacuuming. Actually, the babies came to watch the vacuuming, but now the air show has started, so I'm pretty sure I know where they're going to be. They'll be there. Both of them. You can see one there. You can see a head back there too. So babies are on the bed. In spite of all the airplane noise and the vacuuming, and you can see the people are all gathered there in the boats. Rather than hiding under the bed, Agita's being very brave and just hiding under her regular spot. That's not hiding. That's her regular spot for this time of day. She's like, I'm not letting things like vacuums and air shows spoil my routines. I'm sitting where I usually sit at this time of day. Planes or no planes. Anyway, bye for now. There they are. I don't know if you can see right up there. Whoop, there. They're really too far. Those must be the snowbirds. There's like 5 of them or 6 of them, whatever. They're going right over those boats. There. Okay, I've seen the show. That's it. That's all I need to see. Bye for now. I guess people really like the air show because they're camping out. They're not camping out. They're picnicking. They've got a little thing set up and they're like, they're all sitting there staring up into the sky, breathing the air, but not for the reason of the street profit. I think it's on lunch break. I don't think it's over because all these people are just sitting here still staring. Others, look, there's some noise emitting thingy there. Oh, what a waste. Anyway, and I just got a text from a friend. Will remain nameless. I never name my friends anyway, but I'll just say that the person is a cat person and said fucking their show because it's not good for cats. The noise. So for my friend to swear, that's like it's really pissed off. And all these people, they're just watching this thing. It's ridiculous. Well, I'm like, if you can't beat them, you might as well join them. So, goddamn, look at what the fuss is about. And I don't really see any reason. I don't see any point for fuss. I hate planes. I don't fly. I haven't flown in years and I will never fly in a plane again. So the fact that people are just standing out here to watch some ridiculous planes just making a lot of noise and just, you can't even, so far away, you can't even see them. It's silliness. It's pure silliness. And they call me nutty. They call me crazy. Sometimes they call me psycho too, but this to me is craziness. It's just craziness. It's insane. This is insane. Yeah. I guess sanity is relative. Anyway, bye for now. Okay, that's a helicopter. As far as I'm concerned, it's probably even worse. It's even worse than planes. They can think of something like worse than a plane to bring out. They think of it. As my friend said, fucking air show. I gotta go. I got all the humans and they're sitting there. Okay, ice cream, I understand. But the rest of this, it makes no sense to me. So I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna walk up to the pet value. All the traffic and all this stuff. I gotta get some toppers for Lcee because he's made it very clear he doesn't like the gourmet goat milk cat food, which the others love, Looks very tasty. I was actually even tempted to put a little pepper in one in a bowl and have it myself, but Lcee is just like not into it. So hopefully he'll like the fussy cat topper. He used to, like 2 weeks ago, but with Lcee, you can never tell. But it's worth trying to find his flavors. I mean, as I said, my kids are just so amazing. My biggest pushes. So I will walk to the pet value. This little exercise. So anyway, bye for now. I'm already tired ranting about this freaking air show. Bye for now. Tunnel through the underneath the highway. It's really the streetcar tunnel, but the streetcars aren't using it yet because the rest of the tracks are all torn up. So I'm just under replacement, different stretches. So I'm just walking, and you can walk through here anyway. There's a sidewalk. So I'm just walking through here. It cuts out maybe 2-3 kilometers. Okay, that one is just going right by our building. It went past that way. Poor kid, my babies will be under the bed. But Agita's the toughest machine of all. She's like going, fuck the air show, fuck vacuuming. I don't alter my habits. I want to sit behind the ego chair at this time to this time of the day. Air show and loud noise doesn't bother me. I'm a Rashid. It's the toughest Rashid of the 4. I have to say that. Anyway, bye for now. Hello, everybody. Instead of Subway, I decided to come to this pizza, and I was going to get a slice of vegetarian, but instead I'm trying this vegetarian plant-based chicken sandwich. It's supposed to be spicy, but it's nowhere near. I don't know where they got the spicy thing from, but it's actually not the worst sandwich I've ever had. So I don't know if that's a very high compliment, but anyway, it's I know my vegetarian friends eat it, but I'm like, okay, I think I'd rather have a slice of vegetarian pizza next time, or a small pizza or whatever, But it's okay. I mean, I'm eating it. It's my first, rather than brunch. And then there's a Pet Value right next door, so I can get some tiki toppers for fussy Lcee. And the other two, Finn and Agita, they love the goat milk, as my friend's fussy cat does. But Lcee is just like going, what is this shit, So I'm hoping he still likes the fussy cat tuna toppers from Tiki Cat, which they have next door. I'll just get a couple for the next couple of days, and then we're on a quest to find something that he actually likes. So we'll see. So, and then I walk back, I get an ice cream, and hopefully the air show will be over by then. Anyway, bye for now. Just got back, took off my coat, put away I've got like one more can of the goat milk, but with cheese flavor, because these two really like it. Finn and Agita really like it, and maybe Lcee will like the one with the cheese. I'll keep trying the flavors. The clerk at the Pet Value goes, "Oh, fussy cats really like this goat milk one," and I go, "Yeah, except for one of mine." So air show is over. I had my ice cream on the way back, and everybody's very relaxed. One of the babies, I think this is Finn, is here, and Agita is there. And the other one, Lcee, is still under the bed, even though the air show is over, but he doesn't like to take chances. He's our fussy eater, and he's our sensitive kid to the for loud noises and things. So he's not taking any chances. That's Lcee. So, well, the crowds have dispersed, but there's still people in the boats, and still people down by the lake. Now, I'm just going to do a very quick, comments and synopsis of the week here. On the whole, I think it was an okay-ish week. I mean, made it to 1 full month clear. There were some pulls, of course, during the week, but there will be. And I don't think they were really strong pulls. And as my out-of-province friend pointed out, there were quite a few distractions for me during the week, which helped. So, as always, the kids, the biggest pushes of all. Plus, there were the various distractions. I didn't make a trip out to the house, but I did have that trip to the doctor's, and then the tandoori chicken shrimp afterwards, and, all of that. And there was the trip to CNE, walking there and buying the Basts and the car hats and all of that stuff, and then the adventure on the TTC and the way back, So there was all of that, and then later on in the week there was, air show. A distraction, but not a good one for us, because it's annoying. So and going out to get roti and stuff like that. So and reading, and there was some I've been rereading American Gods, interpretation of Norse mythology, and then watching Ragnarok, which is also an interpretation of a very, very different reinterpretation of Norse mythology. So getting back into some of my own kind of interests, So on the whole, I mean, made it another week, and just going to keep going day by day, And then there was all the excitement with the new food and my fussy Lcee, So that's pretty much all I have to say. I mean, an okay week. I'm just going to have to keep going day by day, as always. But we've made a month, and we're going to keep going day by day. But the goal now is at least 5 weeks, at least 2 months. Let's say, I'm really going to go shoot for 2 months, and then just keep going after that, So let's do this kind of. Of course, it's always a moment at a time, a day at a time. But we've made a month. let's kind of set. There's a little danger with that too, as I discovered when my friend's wedding. When I set a goal of I got to make it to my friend's wedding, and then after that, it was like I've done it. Party, but I think it's a little different this time. That was a major event. That was my friend's wedding, and this last binge was very, very, very deep, very deep. So as a friend of mine said, she was kind of hoping that the last binge was so bad that the pulls would I wouldn't feel them for a long time. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. They were stronger last week after my trip, and that guy, a trip to the country, and that guy kind of annoyed me and stuff like that. Well, they were a bit strong last week, and they've been there during the week. They are going to be there. I mean, it's just up to me to to focus on the pushes and just keep going. So, as somebody once said to me, the pulls will be there rest of your life, which is it's not a happy thought, but it's something that I kind of have to live with. So we'll just do it day by day, push by push, biggest pushes of all. So from the and my final thing about by the week, the fucking air show, and all those people, they got nothing better to do. I mean, can't you just be partying and slithering? Maybe they are partying and slithering on the books while watching the air show. They're kind of combining. Who knows? But anyway, so at least tomorrow is the last day of the air show for this year. And after that, then it's the usual pushes and pulls and all of that stuff. So I'm going to do it, day by day, but I'm going to do it, So from the four of us, so from Agita there, Finn there, and the very fussy food critic of the family, Lcee, So, from the four of us, so from the three kids and myself, the nuttiest, craziest professor to ever walk the face of the earth. Bye for now. See you next podcast.